Hello neighbors, it's Brad here at eTrailer, and today we're taking a look at the Curt Class 1 drawbar, 4.25" hitches with a 5" rise. Now, being Class 1 means that the weight capacities for this aren't particularly large, but it's going to match up to small capacities that the vehicle as well as this small trailer have, and it's going to be coming in at a gross trailer weight rating of 2,000 pounds, which is going to be the weight of this trailer plus the accessories loaded onto it, and also our tongue weight, which is going to be pushing down here, and that's going to be the pressure here on the inside of the receiver tube opening. That's going to be 200 pounds. Now, you also want to make sure that you're checking the hitch on the vehicle as well as what the vehicle is capable of towing before just hooking up and hitting the road. Now, this is my personal car, so this actually works out pretty well. It's rare, obviously, that I tow with it because it's not really meant for it, but to be able to take this small utility trailer around, I can put my riding mower on the back and get it to place, or I can just go to the racetrack and load up all my supplies. And this works out really well because it extends past this fascia here, which is relatively far out, and it's going to clear all that, but also with a 5" rise, it's going to allow me to be at the proper height to get our trailer nice and level. Now here, this is what it's going to look like. You can see though, this has a ball mounted to it as well as a pin and clip, and it does not come with either of those. And reason being for the ball is you may not be using an 1 7/8" ball, you may be using a 2" or whatever you may need, but this has a 3/4" diameter for our ball shank to go through. So when choosing that ball, you're going to want to make sure that you have one that matches that shank diameter and also the weight capacities that you're kind of using. Again, you don't want to adhere to just the ball capacity. You're going to stick to whatever this drawbar is rated at or your hitch. Now, you're going to not want to just tow based off of the ball's capacity. You want to also check the capacity on the drawbar as well as the hitch and the vehicle. Take the lowest of that. That way you're staying safe. And to keep your drawbar in place, you're going to want to pick up a Class 1 or a 1/2" pin and clip. Now, this is a pretty standard one here that you can get here at eTrailer, but also if you want to be able to leave your ball mount or drawbar on and keep it locked to where it's never going to disappear, you can pick up a locking version here at eTrailer, and that's going to keep it safe on your vehicle. Now, this is designed to be in a rise position only, so some other ones you can flip. That's not the case here, nor is it really practical, obviously, for our ground clearance here on the vehicle. So it is important to measure the coupler of where your trailer sits nice and level and match that with it. So if the 5" rise isn't exactly what you need, we do have plenty of other options here available, and that way you can get a perfect tow setting for when you have that trailer attached. Now, when also choosing a drawbar for your vehicle, you're going to want to make sure you do have that clearance here on the rear fascia, and you measure from the center of the hitch pin hole to the center of where your ball shank goes in, and this one's going to be 9 9/16, so it works out really well on this vehicle. But again, you're going to want to check your vehicle, measure it out, and make sure you do have that clearance. And what's really nice about this too, it's solid steel construction, so it is really sturdy, but also going along with that, you do have a nice black powder coat finish, so it looks really good and it's going to hold up to weather long term, even if you leave it on the back of your vehicle. And that was a look at the Curt drawbar Class 1 4.25" hitches with a 5" rise.